Hello and welcome back to another one of Discount Magician streams, and we're here with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Man, you guys are in for a journey. This game is one of my all-time favorite games. It's very near and dear to me. I played this back when I was in high school, and I have been jonesing to play this again for years, and when I found they were remastering it, I was over the moon. That being said, I kind of molded over on how I was going to play it. I was thinking about doing it where, chat would give me the choices of the dialogue, and I would go with that and, make a goofy character. But the first time I played this game, I ended up making my own version of the character, and I couldn't get over the cutscenes where my character had a massive overbite and looked ridiculous. So, we're going to play with what they call, fans would say is FemShep, which is the female shepherd. We're going to play with her as canon, so I'm not going to modify her look at all. I want this to be as cinematic as possible. If it goes well, then maybe next time we will do an open stream one where people can vote on choices, and we can make our character look like a complete goofball. But, that being said, it's time to get in some Mass Effect. It's not a time thing, no, it's not a time thing, but choices do have an effect in this game. I remember exactly how I played it, because that's how memorable this game was, so I literally could make every decision the same as I did last time. And in a way, I kind of want to play it that way again, but we'll see. Maybe my personality has shifted in the years that I've grown up. But as long as you guys don't mind, I will be making the decisions on... This is all 3 games in one, correct. This is all 3 games plus all DLC. It is an absolute monstrosity of a culmination of games. The 3 series, the 3 games alone, when I played them without the DLC, probably about a year to finish. And I mean, I played that pretty regularly. So, oh yes, we have to agree to the EULA. Okay, I did read... No, I mean, I know what it means. It's just... I hate these, because you have to technically read them. Terms and agreements, they're gonna come take my firstborn child, that kind of stuff. Oh man, you have to install each game separately. Man, I am glad I discovered that. Could you imagine going to play it and it's like, oh, you have to install Mass Effect 1. So I'll install Mass Effect 2 and 3 at some point between the streams, and then that way we don't run into any issues. Interestingly enough, choices you make in the first game affect choices in the second game, affect choices in the third game. It is very much a cascade, but here's a fun fact. I never finished 3. I know everyone's probably like, oh my god, never finished 3. No, the reason I never finished 3 is... my PC was kind of crappy, and I got fed up with the lag, and it would knock me out of the story when the game would start lagging, and I never finished it. So, this will be interesting, because we're going to go partially blind into the third game. But, let's kick it off. Mass Effect number 1. I'll do my best not to talk over any dialogue or any kind of cinematic scenes. I want this to play out as much as a cinematic experience for you guys as possible. Oh, this is so cool. Exactly the same screen. The music in this game is stellar. I'm just hoping I don't get censored, but from what I've been seeing, people have had no issues with the music being a problem.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright, so... Due to your covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm the identity records below or register manually. So, here's Jane Shepard. She was voiced by Jennifer Hale. She is a fantastic voice actress, so she delivers probably one of my favorite performances. The male Shepard isn't bad. He gets better by the second and third game. I think in the first one he's a little rigid. Second and third, he really comes to his own in it. But Fem Shep, she nailed it. So we're gonna go Fem Shep.
Please log in to access your profile.
Oh, what should we name her? Let's name her... I kind of want to just keep Jane. I mean, that's a good name. Maybe we'll just call her... Yeah, we'll just call her... Maybe I'll call her, like, Jane Stream or something like that. There we go. I actually can't fit it, so she's Jane Street. Maybe we can just call her Janet. Janie Springs. No, we'll just call her Jane. We'll stick with Jane. If I make a solo one, I'll give her a very different name. What can I say? I'm not one for deviating.
Construction complete.
Oh, I don't remember picking that.
Please
Hang on.
log in to access your profile.
Ah!
Please log in to access your profile.
One sec. I made a mess.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Okay, so apparently if you just take standard Jane and don't create a custom character, you can't change your class or anything like that. So I don't know if I want to play as a soldier or if I want to play something different.
Please log in to access your profile.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna just be curious for a minute here. Let's go custom
Please
female.
log in to access your profile.
Stop trying to name
Please
her
log
weird
in
names.
to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Pre-service history.
So you can actually pick your origin story. Spacer, both your parents were killed. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. And you were an orphan, raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. I mean, as much as I love the Rise from the Ashes, I kind of like the Spacer origin. I didn't do the Spacer last time. I did the Earthborn, which is kind of weird. I'm going to go with the Spacer, that basically family military.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During your service on a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while others around you fell, and now you are alone left to tell the tale. Not really something that I want to be. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers, defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals of recognition from the Alliance fleet. I kind of like the war hero status. I know the ruthless one is kind of like you're just like you're a bit of a nut job, so I'm gonna go with the war hero.
Military specialization.
And then this is where it gets interesting. There's all different kinds of classes. Typically, I play as a soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists. They deal with the front lines of firefight. Soldiers have improved health, specialize in the use of weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects. shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrators are combined tech and combat and tech abilities, specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than any other class, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. And lastly is our Vanguard. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So this is where it becomes tricky, because the soldier is the most versatile. Honestly, 80% of people who play this game will play as a soldier. I have never played as any of the other classes, mainly because I didn't really understand what they would give me as I progressed through the game, and in a way, I kind of want to just relive the life of a soldier. So we're going to be a soldier, as much as it's cliche.
Confirm facial identification.
Woof. That's some old schooly graphics going on there. I'm going to leave her with her crazy, weirded out eyes as it is, because she's the traditional Jane.
Profile reconstruction complete.
There we go. So Jane Shepard, spacer, war hero, soldier. Bit different than what the previous loadout spewed out. It's kind of weird that she's like eyeing the camera like it's creeping her out. I love it. Alright, so as long as no one has any objections to the build I have created, we are going to start things off before I waste too much time idling about. And I am drinking water tonight to see if I don't lose my voice again.
Identification confirmed.
Boss is scaled up based on player's level. Some enemies have special protection. Fine. Auto level up. Points must be manually assigned using the squad screen to each time Shepard or any squad member gains a level. I kind of like being able to specialize my teammates, because then I can make them do what I want to do. Legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range, and experience and talent points and progressions remain the same. I don't know, it seems like it's suggesting legendary mode. I'm confused. Subtitles on, because I know Poison likes his subtitles. Squad AI will use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. Autosave is going to be on. Yeah, I'm torn. I'm going to hang on. Let me just Google this. I want to see if people recommend legendary mode for scaling or regular. Oh, okay. So basically what they did is they balanced out the leveling in the first game. Oops. I just closed down Twitch. They balanced out the leveling in the first game to match the second and third games is what they did. Hence why they have this legendary mode to fix that. Because the first game really is very different than the second and third. The second and third feel more in tune with each other. So we are going to go legendary mode. Then that way it'll feel a little bit more fluid throughout the whole game. Subtitles on, defensive, and autosave. Sorry, I'm wasting way too much time here.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500 K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright, we're in. Press button to access mission computer.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
wow, this game is beautifully cleaned up.
The Spectre, they're always on a mission. And we're getting dragged right along with them. Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious the shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so there is benefits to talking to people. You get more story. I'm going to try and reveal as much of the world as I can for you guys. Whenever there's a break, I'll try and give you cool facts that I know about the game as well. Like, one of my favorite facts is the pilot of the ship is actually Seth Green, and the captain is Keith David.
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't...
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real...
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So I'm going to try and play her with as much integrity as possible to make her pretty much match her her background here. Here we are.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Chris. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big ship. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Adept Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Adept Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. We need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
What the hell are those?
So this is what's really cool, is I can actually tell my teammates what weapon to use. Oops. Trying to figure out how to, how do I get them to change weapon? Oh, there we go. I gotta push A. Okay. So, this, I believe, is me. So you're gonna go Lancer, you're gonna go Lancer, and you're gonna go Lancer. Actually, you know what? Let's get this guy running a sniper rifle. Alright. Trying to remember Jenkins. I don't remember that character very well. Okay, that's probably why I don't remember Jenkins, because he just gets owned. Sorry, Jenkins. Oh, God. Jenkins.
Rip right through his shields. Not a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, man.
Alright, Caden. You are coming with me. And so he's gone. So Caden, you're gonna rock the Lancer. It wants me to modify my squad already, so squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use just like talent is rank. Press A to spend talent points. You know how talents work. I am going to I kind of want to go for the soldier perk, because then I can get some health regeneration instead of constantly needing metagel. So we'll do 2 points there and 1 point in assault rifle. Actually, you know what? Let's go combat armor. And then I should be able to switch to Caden by hitting left trigger. Caden is a biotic, so he does have cool abilities. I kind of want him to be our first aid dude. And he's got 1 more point left, so we're gonna do barrier. Oof. Alright. Oh, where did my points go? Okay, hang on. Make sure that it saved that. It did. Good. Okay, so we're leveled up. No, it got goofy. It's good now.
Trying to catch up with you at the dig site.
Is the music too loud or is it okay? Attack target. Have specific squad mate move to a target or a targeted enemy. Regroup and follow you. It's great. It is great. Music's fantastic, isn't it? I don't remember this game at all. I honestly feel like I'm blind. Oh, Caden is fighting. Did you kill it? I don't think you killed it. I think it's still there. You're still aimed at it, so that makes me worried. Okay, now you got it. There you go, Caden. Good job. Let's see what this is. How do I interact with this? A. Metagel.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. It seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Move out!
Move out!
Oh, sweet. We got 4 Paragon. Press the whoop button to access the mission computer, then go to the squad screen, spend the talent points for your new squad members. Whoop. Alright, so here we are. Ashley Williams. I can't see her name because my stream bar is in the way, but whatever. She is pretty awesome, actually. I'm gonna give her... let's go for making her adept with pistols. She is a soldier. You know what? I'm gonna put her into health regen because she gets screwed up a lot. It's nothing against her, it's just she gets shot a lot. Alright, I am going to just quickly... Ah, crap. I keep trying to figure out the system. Oh, wait. If I just keep clicking it, it switches my weapon. That's neat. Okay. So that's my weapon switch just by tapping it. But if I hold it, then I can enter... Oops. Oh, it's that button. Okay. Then I can switch what weapons people are using. Ashley, you're going pistol. And Caden, I need you to be Lancer. I like the pistol because you get a little bit more accuracy and you don't waste as much ammo. And if I remember correctly, ammo isn't a thing in this game. I don't remember, though. Alright, light armor. Scorpion 1, Hane Kadar. Convert to Omnigel, take. We're going to take it. So this is a full RPG. However, you're going to notice that suddenly in the second and third game, elements of it just sort of disappear. I'm kind of curious as to see how they handle that. The equipment screen allows you to equip upgrades, gear, blah blah blah. Press to cycle item types, select an item, equip the item. Okay, so I want to... There we go, Scorpion armor. Oh, I lose shields, actually. Crap. I don't want to do that. Does it help Caden? It actually does. But his tech biotic protection goes super low. Ashley, does it help you? She's already wearing it. Ish. No, what everyone's wearing is already better. Kind of, they level up at the same rate and kind of not. It all depends on if someone does something to merit, if they do something to merit, skill points, like, I'm trying to think how to explain it, then they'll get, progression to leveling up. Also, I don't remember how to change my ammo type. Nope, that's changed my weapon type. Nope, that's navigate. Come on, stay. Don't go there. Oh, there we go. That's, okay, so that's abilities. Good to know. It's probably still trying to teach me stuff. I'm not there yet. Select power. Yeah, use left trigger to use it. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Ah, that's what I was trying to do last time. Move to the edge of cover, hold left. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I think I changed my gear, actually. Hang on. I did. There we go. Still trying to figure out how to use specialized rounds. I don't know. We'll figure it out. No urgency. Whoa. Hey, you took my cover. One dead Geth. There's another one behind that rock. There's another one right here. Get out, that's my spot. Ah! Alright. Shotgun, assault rifle, and sniper rifle. Oh, that's interesting. I discovered that. Yeah, you guys are going to get tired of me going in and out of menus because there's a lot of menus and a lot of switching gear and constantly upgrading and all that kind of stuff. That one's terrible. Okay, I'm not going to upgrade that.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Still need to figure out how to change weapon types or ammo types. Oh, I think I've gone backwards. I have. I don't know how I managed that. What do you think so far, Poison?
Camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I hate these things. Kill it! Kill it! Alright, you know what? Caden, I'm taking away your gun privileges. You're getting a shotgun. Yeah, you get the Storm. Ashley, you're going assault rifle. Easy decryption.
Security locks engaged.
If any squad members require talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronic interface by spending Omnigel. Repeat the sequence of buttons pressed before time expires.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He could have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him off.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Nice. That was a good discovery to find these two. Nothing I can take from you guys, can I? Okay. In answer to your comment there, Poison, yeah, the game is a little bit clunky, but don't forget that the game is, like, easily over, I think it's over 10 or 15 years old? It's over 10 years old at least. I know it's old. I don't remember the year it was released. But also, I'm trying to get used to the control scheme. That's the other thing, too, for me, is I don't know the controls quite yet, but I'll figure them out, and as I do, it'll make things smoother. Ooh, stuff. Assault rifle, Banshee, and pistol, edge 1. Omnigel, nice. I'm gonna see if that Banshee's any better. I played this on PC as well, so the controls were totally different, so... the Avenger's actually not bad. The one I have right now, the Lancer 1, is actually still the best. We'll probably end up converting a lot of this to Omnigel or just selling it for profit, but not until I start running out of space.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Shit! Look at the
so much. Husk. Go away, Husk. Come on. Bring it. Crap. Husk. Alright, Husk is dead. I want my Lancer back. Oh, I want my Lancer back. There we go. Alright, let's raid. Ooh, heavy armor. Nice. Easy decryption. Y, Y, B, B.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling raid. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our shed.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
This should help. Let's move out.
Good luck.
Oh, nice. Stinger, too. I am going to give that to me. Because why not? I usually give myself the best equipment and give my cronies the dregs. Pistol. Stinger 2. Oh yeah, it's actually way better than what I have. Alright, upgraded. Man, they've done a great job updating this game. The character movements are a lot more fluid. The rendering on the world itself is just clean. Ooh, this is fun. Oh, electronic skill too low. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, that's the cool thing about picking whatever class you pick. You'll be able to do things in one time, and another time you can't. So, I mean, that sentence made 0 sense, but you know what I mean. What weapon am I using? Lancer. We'll put it away for now, but might need it.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Sorry, one sec. Let me loot stuff, and then I'll go look at Nihilus. I know he's dead, but... Hammerhead rounds, anti-personnel rounds. Excellent. Alright, Nihilus. Let's have a look at
Something's
you.
moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, so she was shooting at something and I have no idea what. You know what? Ashley, go over there. Go on. Go there. There she goes. Alright, Caden. Go there. No, that's fine, Poison. I'm glad you're watching. Trust me, once you start... when the world starts revealing itself, it becomes really awesome. It's a slow burn, but trust me, it is one of the most amazing bonfires you'll ever see. Ah, here we are. Hold right button to bring up the power wheels. Select power wheels. Use powers abilities of your squad. Woo. So here's mine. Or no, this is Caden. Sabotage. Barrier, throw. Mine is overkill. And Ashley has nothing because she's useless. This guy's shooting a Geth. It's somewhere over here. Oh, it's way down there. You know what? Just keep shooting and I'll help you out when it gets here. Can I loot any of this? No. Alright. I need cover. Oh, it's coming. Let's switch up to sniper. There's one right there. I can see the top of its head. Ow. Dead. These things aren't dumb. If you stand up, then they attack you. If you hide, they hide. Got another Geth trooper. These guys are a bit more resilient to standard attacks. I kind of want him to come towards me so I can hit this fuel tank here and blow him up. Actually, Caden, can you do... Can you throw him? That didn't do anything. No, sabotage won't do anything either. Alright, we're just gonna go at this guy. I keep forgetting to use my tactics to help them create cover fire and stuff. Ow! Alright. Put the heat on them, and that drew them out nicely. Yeah, I'll recall them. They'll figure themselves. They're already behind me. Alright, let's go for a train ride.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
He is low on health. God dang it, Caden. Heal yourself, man. Oh, running out of time.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Trying to remember how to heal. That's attack. Don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. Metagel. Press Y. Okay, yeah, you guys keep fighting that. I'm gonna go and start securing charges. Okay. Yeah, you two fight that. No charge there. Yeah, of course you put up a barrier. Ow. Okay. You know what? Caden. Can you please throw him? Oh, he's a rocket. Just meleeed it. That's funny. Both of you fight it. Kill it. Make it gone. Oh, Caden's dead. Get up. He'll come back. Once I clear the area, he'll revive. It's just that I lose him for the fight, unless I use Metagel. This is a sniper. Alright. There's a guy behind the corner here. Bomb. Where's the bomb? I saw the bomb, but I can't find the bomb. Okay, I guess I'm taking stuff. Bomb. There it is. Alright, let's heal Caden, because he's messed up again. There we go. Caden's back in the fight. Stop dying, you fool. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can loot when I'm around here, because Metagel and all that kind of stuff is super precious, super useful, and I don't want to leave any of it behind. I'm also trying to figure out how to... Okay, that's how you crouch. How do you run? Oh, press and hold A. Okay, so I can run. That's more like it. Okay, a couple enemies down there. We need to secure this area. So, Ashley, I want you right there. Where's your buddy? There you go. Oh, that's a husk. Crap. I hate the husks. Just not right. Okay, Husk is dead. Geth is dead. Let's go loot over here. Ooh, technician kit. Explosives and seals. Alright, so that's the thing we're looking for, but don't want to do that yet. B, A, X, B. Striker, Hurricane, Banshee. Take all. Alright, so, got all, oh, there's still one more goodie.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
That must be where the Geth ship landed.
Alright, let's investigate the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shep. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached her. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. but I detected some unusual brain activity, abnormal beta wave. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement, signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction. Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I know I'm fanboying, but man, I love this game so much. This is bringing back so many memories for me. Metagel! I wish it made that noise when you collected it. Just Metagel!
Okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Whatever's going on, the captain can handle it.
Absolutely, Commander. Anything else before we head ashore?
Any advice on how to act in front of an ambassador? I don't meet many politicians.
An ambassador? I just follow standard operational procedure. Salute anything you can't eat or kill. Good luck, ma'am.
Yes, Commander? Is there something?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Hayden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I love Dr. Chakwas. She's got a cool personality.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I can't get her how much better she looks in the next game versus now. She looks nothing like what she ends up looking like. Ooh, Captain Anderson. Hello.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Oh, no, he didn't like me being in there. Where else can we go? What are we... Shepherd's Locker. Oh, recovered items. I guess I could be going into the Codex and reading about all these things. I don't know if you guys really want me to go in and explain explore, like, read absolutely everything, because there's so much to read. I feel like that might get a little overwhelming. I mean, if you want me to, I will. Okay, that sounds good. Or if you want, you can just write the word codex and I'll read the last thing I picked up. So this is where it gets really cool, is you can actually outfit each teammate however you want them to be outfitted.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you...
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Alrighty. So most of this I'm not going to be able to afford right now, just because, well, like, I just started the game, so I'm going to have, like, no credits. I can buy, like, dumb stuff, like grenade upgrades, and... Actually, that's not a bad idea. Grenade upgrade or metagel. You know what? I'm going to do a metagel upgrade. And, you know what? Why not? Grenade upgrade. I don't really want to start outfitting my personnel yet because I don't really have much to outfit. There's the Mass Effect drive right there. Field Integrity Monitor, Engineer Adams. Here, I'll read that entry because that one's kind of cool actually.
Biotics is the ability. Element Zero can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
Cool knowledge there about how the whole Mass Effect system actually works. Let's go back up.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work. Size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Denison, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Aaron's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Map. This place is massive. Add that in the later games. They fixed this because it gets really confusing. But it's actually really neat the way they laid it out. And I'm going to just kind of wander around and let you guys kind of get a feel for it. Follow the pulsing arrow on your radar to the Citadel Tower. There's a wall in the way. I can't go that way. Alright, we got an easy decryption over here. A, Y, B, Y. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendril activity energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? And then that gets added to our journal. This game is one of those games where the more you explore, the more you try to figure out, the more you do, the more rewarding it is. Down or up? Let's go up. Cool.
Allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard me going so wrong, and it is the Asari Consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari Consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, fellow Volus, when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. EarthClan.
I love the Elcor because they state their emotion in before they speak because they have no emotion. Do I want to go down yet, or do I want to go in? I can't go in here, okay. There's another race on the Citadel that I'm hoping I'll get to introduce you to called the Hanar, and they are probably my all-time favorite. Usually they're around. Ooh, Asari.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Savina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Saphiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Ooh, codex entry. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed at the Phyraxian Naval Conference to fix the ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council, and Solarians are at the bottom. The Human System Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio of Turian to Council... The ratio of Turian to Council to Associate Dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every Dreadnought humans are permitted to build, the Asari have 3 and the Turians have 5. Guys are so neat. Tinkering away at their tinkering. Elcor.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their...
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about... Goodbye.
Ooh, I leveled up. Nice. So yeah, you can level up just by exploring and cracking things and doing things. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us at the Hawking ETA cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrong done to our kind. Hey, I read that whole thing without making a fool of myself.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is can do for you? Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari Consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby? You found embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The Consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
This place seems strange.
Alright, well, let's head out into the open. Alright, well, if you would like, I can wrap it up and we can pick up here next time, because I can save anywhere. There's no reason that... Whoa, she just started running out. That was weird. It's actually not a bad place to stop. If we pause here and then pick up next time, just because of the next part is a pretty long story section, and it's fantastic. And I'm not gonna lie, I only planned on streaming for 2 hours, so just because I do have to work tomorrow and I have a couple other things I want to do tonight. So, but it's been super fun. I'm hoping you're really liking it, because like I'm loving this. It's so cool. Oh, there's a Saurian guy here, not Saurian, Solarian. He's cool looking. I love the races in this game. They're all super neat and got wildly different personalities. Turians are probably one of my favorites. This whole game is just amazing.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I want to know more about Citadel Security.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Alright, well that was a fun little ending there, with Commander Shepard snapping at the poor AI. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just do a quick save here. Jane Shepard, Soldier, 1 hour 49 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be a lot longer by the time we even get near the end of this game, trust me. You guys are going to be loving it. Sorry, I missed you. Jane just pulled a full Karen. There we go. Alright, new save. Alright, well, this has been absolutely fun. Yeah, the game is really starting to show its improvements now that I'm on the Citadel. The character models are still a little clunky and weird looking, but I mean, just look at, like, oh, what's her name? Ashley's armor. Like, the level of detailing on it. I was even just admiring the floor over here. The way that it shines and, like, has, like, it's everything about it. Everything's just cleaned up. It's clearer. It's sharper. When I played this, there were, like, pixelated, crunchy edges on stuff. It looked awful. Yeah, so we gonna occupy a ton of time, and hopefully everybody enjoys the ride. But aside from that, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time for more Mass Effect.